How's this thing coming out of my neck face? Okay. Can you hear, Bill?
Yeah, I can.
I mean, one of the hardest things, like, you know, like, it's like people have no idea, like, how fucking hard it is. Like, it's just, it's unfathomable how really difficult it is to be like, all right, there's natural street skateboarding, go do it. You don't know a thing about skateboarding. Like, you don't know shit.
Hi, welcome back to the Epically Latered Show. We're gonna go today to Jason Dill's house. Jason Dill is probably the most well-known skater that lives in New York City. And his skating's just awesome, like real creative. He's not the kind of skater that has to like jump down a huge handrail or ollie a huge gap. Like his style is so effortless. He just goes out, skates the city, skates around, and gets tricks, you know? And you wanna see it. Like it's always something new, it's always something fresh. But he's definitely an eccentric guy. Hopefully he's gonna give us a tour of his apartment and then we're gonna go skating.
What's up?
Nothing. This is a standard New York City small apartment located in the downtown vicinity. When I first moved in here, we saw the chick's boobs that one night. That was pretty awesome. There's a guy that's lived in this building since he's been here for about 35 years. And he actually stopped me on the street over here and was like, "You live in number 19, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I've been in that apartment before. It's small, but it's kind of cool." I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Do you know who used to live there?" I had no idea. Like, "Oh, you know, Basquiat lived there before he got famous." And all that shit. Yeah. So I looked under everything, looked all around for like a piece of a drawing, and nothing. Do skateboard media, reading materials, Polaroids, photographs. That's where I used to live, at Dash's house. Picture me in Africa, taken by Mike O'Mealy. PJ's underwear. So gross. So I had an interest in Polaroid photography at an early age, but people were taking pictures of me.
What's it like staying with Jason?
Pretty ridiculous. This is when Jason was really into MySpace, and he would come home from the bar, and I'd try to go sleep on this air mattress out in their living room, but they would stay up till 6 in the morning giggling, and like, I'm like, "Dude, let me sleep in one of your guys' room." They're like, "Shut up!"
This is probably in our family before I was born, but I am the owner of this, and this is the oldest toy I ever played with when I was a kid. And growing up in California, what it does, there's a little projection reel that shows you clips of the movie The Rescuers. So this is probably the first time I've ever seen New York City was animated in this film right here. I always got bummed out when I'd be watching like, I don't know, like Cribs or anything like that, or like pro skaters, like, because most times I'll be like a fucking board on that wall, and the only reason I have this board is I actually like this graphic, and I'm gonna send it to my mom, because she saved some of my boards, and I think this one's worth saving.
You don't have all your boards?
My mom has those. I always got bummed when I'd see like Bam on TV and they have a whole room of like his pictures and like electric sunglass ads of him in it, and like they like seriously wallpaper the wall with it, and then like his boards, it's just like, you know, I mean, whatever. I think it's a bit gay. Not gay, but like it's a bit too narcissistic in my taste.
Jason Dill, he can turn any conversation about anything, no matter what. You could be like, "Wow, look at that pile of dog shit." And he'd be like, "That's awesome, because the one time that reminds me of a story about me." He'll turn the story into like somehow about him, or he's good, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Talks about his girlfriend a lot.
Yeah, he's in love. Wow, that guy's head over heels, man. I was with him one day and he was mailing out flowers to his girlfriend and stuff like that, and that's love, man. If you're gonna go to the post office with flowers, I wouldn't do that.
Hey man, can you take us to Greenpoint?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? He's hungry. Why can't we go to Greenpoint? Because you're hungry. Let's just go to that park. Let's go to the park under the bridge.
All right.
Is that a far skate?
No, let's go there.
Fuck it, let's do that. I'll film some funny shit.
Dill is just funny, man. That motherfucker's crazy. I would just look at him as like an artist, like very artistic skateboarder, you know, like artsy, New York dude, kind of, you know, like, let's go get a coffee in the Lower East Side and stop by the art show and meet up with Gons and go smoke a cigarette and paint a picture and do a feeble grind, like, or something like that.
I mean, I've been here almost 10 years now. I've been visiting since I was 15. I consider this home. New York City's home. I based it. It's where I've gotten a lot of what I've learned. How many professional skateboarders do you think are in Los Angeles? Okay, and what percentage of pros, of working pros, live in Los Angeles? Probably about 75% of the industry, right? Red. I used to be one of them. You know, I lived in Hollywood, like at a time when I was young and pro. How many pros live in New York? I mean, there's like 5. And there's a big, because it's hard as fuck to get footage out here. It's spot for spot ratio. The ground's rough because of snow and because of plowing and street cleaning and all that. You know, you go out here, like cops aren't really gonna tell you like stop skateboarding. They will in LA, like quickly. You're not gonna go skate some fucking schoolyard out here, most likely. I mean, what you get is what you get. It's just the streets. New York does not have like, oh, it's the new hot spot, and it's on the cover of Transworld, and then it's on this, and then it's on that. Everybody gets like 10, 50 lines there. You really gotta go above and beyond to look for the shit to do when you're out there. And I find myself in the position of like, it looks cool, because I'm in New York. It's New York City, it's skating. You know, it's not blacktop and a fucking picnic table. So as far as spots out here, I don't think there is a real skate spot in New York City. There's a series of places you can go and go for it, try it.
What about though? I see like it seems like here it's kind of easy to get caught in like a vortex of like going to park, like going to bars and everything. Like a lot of skaters that live here or come and visit here never get anything done. It's just like
I don't know
get drunk till 4 in the morning and then.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, New York when I first came here was just like, it was as if when you were like 9 years old, you fucking hated school and you wanted to eat whatever fucking shit you wanted to eat and you didn't want to do a goddamn thing. And your parents were just dope addicts and they didn't give a shit. And you go outside and as if your whole neighborhood was kids filled with that same deal. Like their parents can get fuck, you can go play to where the fuck you want and the streets are lined with candy and fucking like slides and fucking rope swings into pools. Like that's what it felt like when I first got to New York. Like I don't have to do fucking shit. This is awesome. I can fucking smoke weed, do all these fucking drugs, woo, like step outside and you're just like, you just get conveyed into the fucking clubs and bars and psychoness and yeah, I mean there's a lot of detours in New York. I mean there's a lot of fucking detours. But yeah, New York will eat you up if you let it eat you up. Wow.